The newly launched Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro is definitely an interesting product, primarily because of two reasons. Firstly, it comes with a dual driver setup, which includes a balanced armature driver and a dynamic driver. Now, why is this important? Because generally in truly wireless earbuds under Rs 3000, you don't find a dual driver setup. And secondly, it comes with support for aptX adaptive codec, which means that you can do variable, bitrate streaming, which is definitely a useful feature to have in Bluetooth earphones. Having said that, I generally, come with a little bit of skepticism while reviewing a Redmi audio product, primarily because the sound tuning has not been that great up till now, and I really hope that the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro can change that. Well, my name is Ershad, you're watching Mysmartprice, and this is my in-depth review of the Earbuds 3 Pro and deep dive comparison against the Realme Buds Air 2. But before we move on, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to get notified whenever Mysmartprice puts out an awesome new tech video, because we're trying to get to 100K really soon and we'll need all your support. Inside the retail packaging of the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro, you get the case, two buds, a Type-C cable, and a couple of extra silicone tips. The case is made of strong plastic and it has a matte finish. I do like the blue colorway a lot as well, but it is slightly larger than I expected it to be. Now, in comparison, the Realme Buds Air 2's case actually has a glossy plastic, design, which means that it has a glossy exterior. And what kind of finish you prefer will actually depend on your personal preference. One of the advantages of the design of the Realme Buds Air 2's idly-shaped case is that you can actually flip it open with your thumb in one swift motion. Although that's not really a big deal, to be entirely honest, but I'm just trying to highlight it for people who are finicky about these things. And I know a few people out there, who care about this. Now, what does matter is the quality of the hinge, and the Realme Buds Air 2's case definitely feels sturdier. The Earbud 3 Pro's case has a very loose hinge and wobbles quite a bit. Plus, I noticed that the center of gravity of the case goes for a toss when you take the buds out of it. It doesn't stay flat on the surface and topples over easily. While it doesn't matter in everyday usage, these are tiny things that show the attention to detail in design. Moving on, you get a Type-C port on both the cases and an indicator light on the front. Once you pop open the lid, the buds are neatly placed inside a rubberized cavity. Now, the buds are pill-shaped and fairly thick too. Also, I felt the design was very odd. Not that I didn't find a good fit or it was uncomfortable, but I was constantly fidgeting with it in my ears to ensure that, I was placing it right. I couldn't tell if I should place them at 180 degrees flat or at an angle. It was just very weird. Anyway, my ears are generally welcoming of in-ear monitors, and I could find myself a good seal like you can see right now. Having said that, I know that a lot of people will have an issue with the fit. I know my wife did. Now, in comparison, the Buds Air 2 has a fantastic fit for most folks, and the stem helps stay secure as well. Now, as far as the design of the buds, the case, and of course the overall fit and comfort of these buds go, I think that the Realme Buds Air 2 definitely has an edge over, the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro. Also, for what it is worth, the Realme Buds Air 2 does offer slightly better IPX5 rating compared to IPX4 on the, Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro. If you have a Xiaomi phone, you can quickly pair the Earbuds 3 Pro using the fast pairing protocol. But for every other Android phone or iPhone, you will need to do it the old-fashioned way, where you put the buds in pairing mode first. However, Realme has an advantage here because it supports Google's fast pair protocol, which works with every single Android phone out there. But more importantly, you can tweak the touch controls to your choice using the fantastic Realme Link app. The Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro is severely limited in that area. You don't have a dedicated app and the controls cannot be remapped, plus they're pretty odd too. Double tap to play pause the music and accept reject calls is standard, but to long press to change a song felt odd. Thankfully, it does have wear detection to play pause music when you take one bud out of your ear. Also, for those who care, these buds can work in single bud mode as well. Now, I have to say this, Realme and Soundcore have nailed this allied app experience that you get with truly wireless earbuds. I don't think any other pair of earbuds in this price range offers such a detailed, app support, not even the Redmi. Now, as for the latency while gaming, the Earbuds 3 Pro uses the power of dynamic low latency offered by the aptX adaptive codec to achieve an input lag as low as 86 milliseconds. The Realme Buds Air 2 can go as low as 88 milliseconds. Although in my testing, I played a little bit of Call of Duty with both these earphones, and I noticed that the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro definitely had slightly more input lag compared to the Realme Buds Air 2. You know what, why don't you take a listen for yourself, in our latency test. Now, before we move on to the sound signature of the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro, let me quickly explain how a dual driver setup generally works. You have the dynamic driver that actually pushes the low end, and the balanced armature is supposed to give you good clean highs. And that's generally the case with most dual driver setups in this price range. But when you evaluate the sound signature of the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro, what you'll notice that it has a very heavy bass bias. It actually reminded me of Sony's XB range of earphones. The only difference being that the sub bass is so bloated that there is a very definite auditory masking happening out here. What that means is that the bass bleeds into the mids, which are recessed to begin with. And I expected the balanced armature to provide very clean highs, but that's not really the case. In fact, the Realme Buds Air 2 offers extended highs, and the roll off is not as fast as it is on the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro. Although the advantage that the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro has over the Realme Buds Air 2 is the fact that the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro sounds slightly clean and smooth compared to the harsh sounding nature of the Realme Buds Air 2. I did notice some spike in the upper mids, and there was this shoutiness that was very evident. Plus, I did hear some sibilance as well. Also, the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro offers slightly better imaging compared to the Realme Buds Air 2. Therefore, when you listen to a song like Do I Wanna Know by the Arctic Monkeys in the penultimate section of the song, you will notice that the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro has a cleaner separation of the instruments compared to, the Realme Buds Air 2. Now, despite that, and I know a lot of folks will agree when they actually hear them side by side, is that the Realme Buds Air 2 definitely has a far more enjoyable, loud and energetic sound compared to the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro. In a song like Save Your Tears remix by The Weeknd and Ariana Grande's beautiful vocals come to the fore in the Realme Buds Air 2, and it sounds really, really good as well. On the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro, it sounds like someone is choking Ariana. No, really, it does. And apart from that, the bloated low end just bleeds into her voice, and the recessed mids just don't sound good at all. Having said that, the sound staging on both these earphones is very similar, but the left-right sweep that happens in certain songs sounds appealing on the Realme Buds Air 2 over, the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro. See, it's not like the Realme Buds Air 2 is the best sounding product this side of rupees 3000, but when directly compared to the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro that we're reviewing right now, I think that I will pick the Realme's tuning any day over Redmi. Now, because the Realme Buds Air 2 has a couple of stems, I expected the mic quality to be better in calls, but that's not really the case. Surprisingly, the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro sounds better in calls. That's primarily because the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro doesn't alter the sound as much. Your voice sounds very true to the natural tone of a human voice. The Realme Buds Air 2 actually does some sort of environmental noise cancellation, and that alters the human vocals a little bit and sounds slightly robotic. See, it's not to say that, the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro has like a great mic quality or anything. It's pretty good in context. In general, the mic quality on Truly Wireless earbuds, under rupees 5000 have not been that great, but this is pretty okay. Anyway, listen for yourself. This is an audio quality test on the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro. This is an audio quality test on the Realme Buds Air 2. If you value good battery life on your Truly Wireless earbuds, then the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro will serve the purpose. I got around 6 hours and 45 minutes of continuous playback before the battery completely drained out. Now, this is very close to the 7-hour rating as promised by Xiaomi, plus the case itself holds 30 hours of charge. Now, in comparison, the Realme Buds Air 2 can last only 4 hours with ANC on and about 5 hours with ANC off, and the case only offers about 22.5 hours of charge. So we're at the end of the review, and I'm not going to mince any words out here. It is very difficult to recommend the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro over, the Realme Buds Air 2, which offers a better sound signature, ANC, transparency mode, better gaming latency, a better app control as well, and of course subjectively better design too. Now, in comparison, the Redmi Earbuds 3 Pro has two things going for it, which is basically the call quality and the battery life. So yeah, I really feel that Xiaomi needs to go back to the drawing board when it comes to the audio product category. I think that there is a lot of work still to be done. Maybe they could actually tie up back again with one more, and I would absolutely love to see a piston branded truly wireless earbuds. Make it happen, Xiaomi. So what did you guys think of this review? Do let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, this is Ershad from Mysmartprice signing off. Goodbye and Godspeed, my friends.